This is Boadu TV. Truth and integrity.
Aha Boadu TV yema nyina akwa abafamba so na Mustafa Kabori spokesperson by Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources. So when you say president left a ban on state lands now, yes, certainly, was an investigation from 2017 to 2024. State lands or motor any baby Arabia, any human yavamra. We are no so everywhere. Nana Agyarko akasa ede afa Gifty Oware sisi GFA agya tum say wono ye second vice edema GFA second vice president bia wo die sika goes names NSS scandal na attorney general atata no na won chin wie no the one position with GFA and was in the diet e kaba
Consul store what you tax the otia condition mu the what twika obia ye duma etua tax ne de ye hia responsible government ya ye be say at the end of the day sika bia ye tua taxes bia ye yi ye kan o money population over 33 million ne akwa awiase na se ne de akwa abrochire ne de akwa jebosia e de aba no e wo se ye tietiem ne ye hu se menu mienu emfifira ye samadwuma ye so taxes a ye tua no e so e ba mfa so de maye ade e wo se ye hunu no e wo se ye hunu se de edu 4 years bia ye to santen na ye kwakwato aba ekoyi president ba when the vice president never be appointment you ministers deputy be other sectors and pennyfo no taxpayers money e na chese ye di etuam ka no ne ye di ehwe wo mo ye say ye mre ne ya da agye si pe good governance ye pe memuo papa enti say ya antiatiamu ne atretene wo mo a omo de sika bedwa nanka enti antiatiamu ne de ye beto akoso ne atiatiamu pa onim national service ene National Service Secretariat NSS hono na migina mi wi am di zoom lion piem me be hu se anopetututu ahomachi ma me fo no gu kwa ho a omo pra me ba na Matias mabisa se na zoom lion contract no me am being told say aban ni se won renew but existed contract hono mo em se no omo enya nwie but ene memma videos zoom lion part 1 ene meye but me frase e je free national service scandal. Ya a free 2024 eba a free 2025 ya wuremu a ya bom Ghana for beka ya fourth estate ena edi kan edi revelation no eba ye wo mo kasa efa to wo mo ho so eya investigation efa national service authority no secretariat no wo mo adwuma a wo mo eye ena wo mo hunu ye se empanimfu ana na akufo ado eyi wo mo edo mo kogu national service wo no no omo kobo okro no omo kopa ahunyade omo koba po jese ya kase enkrofo bi ate cartel ate ekuo akromfo kuo so ombedi o man ya bro ombe wi ade ombe bo wo man kro no pa de a na chese national service wo no no eyade a ebi ekọ ho no mo wotia ne aka from 2018 eba and almost started here so almost pumpy ghosts no names no edigu system no eso 2018 2019 2020 2021 2022 no every year bia no omu digum eti pe akontabu omu di aba no sika over 540 something million Ghana cedis die honorable was bentwi Gifty Oware mensa na nabi num wo mom kaka ho no no omo ye and robbers omo wiai omo the ghost names egu system ni mu e yo madwen se omo de be dupi o man no omo de be bo o man no ekro no na Ghana for nim say current age attorney general Dr. Dominic Ayeni wo brief Ghana for wo update ye e ma process ni ne eko evidence a wagada docket ya na so ye na egu so a wo mo e prepare na nsai mu no be last month me nyina nim sa to renchem kase to Ghana for eti niema bi sisi ya mfi ani ankoso but ene me ba be yi sa niema na pie na ma bisa se Ghana Football Association no eye autonomous You can't say those independent institutions, government institutions, say can autonomous, independent, they can't. But Ghana Football Association, any state institution now. Honorable Kofi Adams, ministry no, sports ministry no, Ghana Football Association and Shasia na. Because se me na nama, ya me ya taxpayer, ordinary Ghanaian to say me. Se me da sorry na me to say, scandal esi ye and Nana Akufo-Addo, e national service. Yeah, Gifty Oware Mensa no says Benum, former KM mayor, yeah, ye tebili free Kumase. Any bank na so me director general, e me da national service ano. Se me hwe sankrofo we se nom. Tirimupo adwene po krono asankrofo we say e boye na me koda na me sorry na me te say Gifty Oware ya nominate no by 91% ya approve no e wo GFA say o meye second vice president na me bisa say Ghana ye wo problem ye wo mine ye wo challenge na me hu say Ghana no system no is not working na me hu say Ghana na ho no na edampan esiye time wa na your friend say Dr. Eduardo Manebo amanyankopon fa mo kransi anopa ya mi bomudin wo mu ewu branim sa bra no ma no ya to abese no etini ani yeni aso ya di ti asem during that period no just last month and as ade ni esiye say Gifty Oware Mensa ya nominate no when you approval almost 100% say ono e ba be second vice president e wo GFA na enura me hu say GFA for ni panifo ni bi ka say she has not been proven guilty you be emu an for say kwadu na ye de abono no wodi for enti eno so entimi enkire say ontimi empre position e wo abam like seriously in this country then ye serious and you know man ni ye serious as a country ye serious because a Gifty Oware Mensa etimi fa service personnel wo bi wo musika e de kwato bank e de kwakwaji loan ma no de ya guarantor service personnel for sika around 715 Ghana 700 Ghana cedis na wa fa sankrofo no wo musika e de akwa bank as guarantor sankrofo no as guarantor no we register companies wonu ni dim wonu woku dim no de akwaji loan sika na abanya release no ono no e de ya ni transaction ono no e de ya ni business maami ya wotisu oda TV so anope ono no e de ya ni business o enti sika na abanya release ya na e wo se etuade ma personnel no na di 1 month na di 3 months na di 6 months na ekwom di wo mo na wo mo nam fom na wo mo kɔ na wo mo ba na ye dodo wo mo na wo mo esresre na deputy director Gifty Oware afa wo mo sika e di ye investment aside ghost names na wo mo hwie ya wo mo di gumu no wa fa NSS personnel fo ni sika e di akwa ye guarantor e di loan na odilo ni wi a ono no e de akwa wura ono ni businesses ni companies mu na wo ka kire me say after all the ehintasem a epie no court bia mu an for enti Gifty Oware emre bia no me wa Ghana ha say ya esi ni kwan say wontimi empre position fufura wa ba mu pade a ene na wo man Ghana no enye wo man Ghana papa bia ene na Ghana na wa no Ghana na nye Ghana papa bia enti sasa na tie dia ene Ghana court no yemfrase na judge for no yenka nkire wo muso obi ekwo obi afom kokotwa obi banchia anaso okokotu obi board ye no kono kokowia say ni pakro no yamane ne nam ho na kom de no okowia ye because Ghana emra na ehihye wo parliament no constitution 1992 constitution mrakuni mrabata edi bu oman no I said the vulnerable in the society nkwa na emra ne di wo the vulnerable mo bro wafo ordinary Ghanaians to say me bro for ordinary Ghanaians to say me no ye na emra no momu ye de edi ye but omo kesefo no a e wo se emra no edi wo mo no wo mo hwe se me no mienu ye bedi mra no so no emra ne obebu so emra ne bedi no ode mra ne be ye ne ope emra ne bebu na nimutia but the same emra na the vulnerable wo man mu no emra no edi no a emra no edodo no emra no ejeli no di ono bo kro no kese no na emra no edife minimu mra kra na edifend no me ntia sia so be ka kire me say court bi enu anu ma say so far kra no eji no docket kwa na wo prepare no on fa Gifty Oware no omo ka ho no enko court Also go prepare docket. The last time we briefly accountability series no. Also o ma gather new information, new evidence enu ntiri docket no omo etwen. Omo je bank statement bi the free bank of Ghana no mo ni ade. But e ni nyina mekire na me de akyerew. Eti yam prosecute no. Eti se Gifty Oware etimi sanso enya kwanya wo Ghana Football Association na kire se Ghana na yetie no. Se ya na ye bekọ no. Say ya na beye na chese Ghana politicians mama corruption ayefe aya akono na chese say di obienra politics mu obienra politics mu kwana kope sika ni bi kwana kokope bi because wunya bi nkwana wo sika nko ade a wo kro no te said day wo bonnet te said day in as much as say wo yesika ni wo bo kro no na wo investment no nko ade wo betimi anya sika de twetwa ade wo ho because menti say after scandal akese ye course wo NSS no ye beda ye be so ne aka me say Gifty Oware ya nominating Ghana Football Association how ye serious FIFA so perfume representative eno enkyere say e wo say Gifty Oware ya scandal akese we say eso no eti Ghana Football Association no apart from Gifty Oware no ye ni wo ba bia wono so no say ayi football activities no we involve in who wom say wo bia scandal akese we say eso no scandal akese we say eso no because FIFA say ye nya female rep e wo GFM eti ye nya female rep wo GFM a oba julo oba kromfo because onya kromfa wontimi nka nkyere me say enya adwemboni ni wutiri mu a enya greed pesemi nkuminya selfish interest a wontimi nka nkyere me say wo enkrofo wenu a omakoko school mo brawafo ebi no no national service ya transfer ya post no and na kwa akoto baabi onu ni sika 700 Ghana cedis no omoje etimi di kwa akoto treasure bill e be say 6 months na omo kai na wo mu bom na wo mu su na wo nko na emma na kwam di wo mo na mugu national service wo no mo na makwa invest in krofo sika 6 months na mate so mfaso na wafa national service for na dia kwakwa ya guarantor na kwakwa gisika na wa gisika no na ekomo ede nkrofo na wasisa ghost names ede agu system mu na wo di gisika wo di wia wo man ne abu akonta over 543 million Ghana cedis alma wia ni ebeda ebesa ka kire say FIFA say Ghana Football Association because wo wasika wa bokro no 8 years wa bokro no taxpayers money wa wia wa bobu esika no enti say nomination approval onya 91%. That 91% o sika enti obetimi atua na watua enti se Ghana ha se ne de wo hia ne sika enti o man na yetim no de obi ahia ne sika o se national service for ntuma kro no nkwa na no omode bo national service ho eye kro no nkwa na no omode bo e wo national service ho no mo over 80,000 ghost names and a good system mu and then every year ubu akonta hwesika na wo mu wia hwesika na wo mu fa even 2022 2023 time ni 2024 hwe ghost ya wo di good system hwe kro na wo mu eboye 91% because o waska ene wo pia na senkrofo ka ma mi we lady we say ho asem a o mu be ka cho say Gifty Oware we yesika ni pa sika na wonya na wo hefa obie ni wono ma NDC aba power yi no ya appoint ni say onko ye CEO MD onko ye minister na dwapade a wo no after 4 years say dwapade na odi kofie e bi ba be ka ho but untimi enteki enkrofo bi for granted enkrofo mo browafo bi a wo mo bo national service personnel o mo bo 700 Ghana cedis na yetua wo mo no bisa say on daily basis no say na yetua wo mo ka na wo wa disesi ka we say nyina no me kwa me say de me yakwa no say after ghost names na no mu di gumu no o mu di ghost names gum Dr. Bawumia say wa kwa launch device bi a e be detect ghost names me say dey na Dr. Bawumia gina ho no kwa na ghost names na bi gu system no so mo de bokoro no eti mu ye sa de we say nyina wie ya mo bo sa akoro no no na wasan so afa enkrofo mo bro wafo ya aban no allocate fund e de ema wo mo say omo ye service personnel omo nya bibi kakra no mo fan twitwa wo mo allowances mo fan twitwa wo mo ho no Gifty Oware eti NSS ho no mo ese MPP there till that kingdom come power na wo manya no na Akufo-Addo abamu de e wo se wo ye smart wo apply street smartness de baba beto na aso bia ya wo dia wo no obi ani nkontabuo sometimes wo tire na obi sa ho se eti sa niema we no a na Akufo-Addo MPP ko opposition na apie no se nka MPP presidential candidate Dr. Bawumia ena ewini ya enka what will be the outcome of these scandals? Nothing ka enko foko enka bibia mfiri mu ma ki ebe clear wo mu nyina enka enko foko nka enko baabia enye last year mu election mu na 40 for some kokoye scandal yi investigation way ena abane sere wo mu say because of election in mu nyai ema NSS for mu anu so ma bokro nu no Gifty Oware mu nu so ma bokro no eno mu dia mika court ekwaje injunction ede cho sa documentary ni so say MPMA because MPP who say epie ba ebegu omani mu ase eti say Dr. Bawumia ewini ye and the vice president Dr. Metopoku Prempa and ka scandal si nyinai ya oral team efra say wo mo ye adwapade ni sika nka wo mafom no the question me bisa me say enka Gifty Oware yi enka de na nka abaye no o say bench nka de be na abaye no ka beti ase charge wo mo eno kura no pa no otu opa wo ntua ontua ontua hwe issues ya me Bruce mama me agi me beye so a me fa we ni mabo we ni ma fa we ni mabo we na me de kirew me point a me make no agi kire ade a Gifty Oware eyeye ewo NSS scandal ni mu what kire after ghost names mu no agi Dr. Dominic Ayeni kire Ghana for ade a Gifty Oware eye national service personnel from 2018 to 2024 one nominating Ghana Football Association Honorable Kofi Adams we are sector minister President Mahama say na mo ba be kwone dia na ma me ya bregu ene na ya bregu se wo wia na wo sika na betimi atuatua negotiate aye play bargain no ni ade na wasan so rewe manya appointment foforo dia ene na ya bregu ani ya bregu na adwuma na ya ne faso bia amaso captain to be the necessity bu pai okay no aka the whole Ghana journalist be no me na na ma me speak the whole Ghana journalist obey bien one more year adwuma ema NDC President Mahama man obey bien Ghana yes sacrifice your life your hode your energy your be bien na di adwuma see rescue Ghana because of these scandals criminal activities bia na just akoye se enkofo bi wa ba mu a enu ne nam so sa kro no bo we se enu ne nam so a ma Ghana call bankrupt e ma yenya junk economy because Ghana na eba system no na ye wia sikana ne ye agi no na ye wia taxes na Ghana fo etua no ye boboa no Ghana Revenue Authority boboa no de kogu Bank of Ghana na ye wia loans awodo na ekokọ gina ne ye bo Ghana population din e de kwa adwama so eduru ba bia loan ne ye nya biem no na ye wia enuti no man ne say ya Ghana ye ho kire ye ahokyere ba Ghana no eye kro no na Akufo-Addo ne nabusuafo ene ne minister CEO fo ebebo ye enti na ma wo man no ekọ atim enuti na Ghana ni esofa ye enuti na pensioners senior citizen for ekogine awia so ne ye twibi ewo form ya me ma bi so no because of Gifty Oware nom o sense benum na Akufo-Addo mo kan oforiata nom Dr. Metopoku Prempa nom kada de Japan mo contract kro no a wo mo bebo ye no ehun sunsanso nti na enipa sofa ye na se ekone ye ba na de be che be sorry scandal de anti say da hono se Gifty Oware ya sa nominate no ewo GFA no ma na ye kwa na se e bai ai court de ye yemfa ne nkoi but Attorney General Omani Royal Penny Dr. Dominic Ayeni ene di we say bye onu na decide we say bye say Gifty Oware and you sue ghost names personnel over 9,000 e di call ADB akwaje ebosia say omo ba be supply home appliances their mass service personnel no oboa na until that okwaje sika no or you sue personnel no aside ghost names no or you sue personnel no information e di kwaye guarantor ekwaje ebosia companies are register e woni kudi wonu ni dim e no okwaje no you can't tell me say you find nkwaje na court be found in guilty eti no Gifty Oware e wo tu mi say wo pe bia wo so ye wo Ghana ha then the system is not working and the system ni nya adwuma ene na o man no we are jokers agro bi na ye die ene na ye di agro Ghana Football Association one na ye private institution a state whether some you autonomous some you whatever the institution may be or is no as a minister of youth as Kofi Adams sector minister as an ase untimi kan kira me say e na age na ka age ni kan ye no ye fa ne nko court e na ye asem no ye mbua ne for enti do beti oh e no obi abetimi aye beta se Ghana ha no de ohia ni ska de ohia ni ska ai de ohia ni ska because scandal na bebe see one no ya can God's name si kura no a wo mo boy ye bubo mu din no hwan na aba aboncha be ka kire Ghana ni se wo mo boa e ye kura no ne boy obi ene one mo ti me ba be gina one mo and refute that allegation say I the four tested divine wo mo boa the attorney general Dr. Dominica Yini kan wo mo boa obi enti me ka san kire ye wo ha say ene ete yes say yoko say he for NI before I make arrest. Ya chi wa mobile. What is obi ababonte be catch? So in as much as said, until me refute to this allegation against her. No. Me na now my Germany ni Ghana for say entiasia say Gifty Oware scandal. Criminal activities ahodwa or involved in who wom e national service no ene second vice president e Ghana Football Association. Welcome. Ya ni Ghana Football Association should do mutimi ya o. Yani do mutimi ya wo ho because attorney general di kan ya say I pe ora emrana omode ye adwuma no plea bargaining wo mu say accused person no decide say bia adwapade we na me fa ye say sika we say na menya ye na so wote ase say opesu otua obetimi atua ene me say ne ye kwone dia ene court e wa Ghana circuit court district court e wa Ghana ha no obi kwotwa obi board e di kogina court a ye nka che ne say plea bargaining onkodwam no ankoto board e ni bi information di pakro na nan enu kwasi e jeli ni pakro hwe director general o sensi bentwa no ye keme mayor ya obeye NSS director general na anwa eji kasa oka bibi new evidence ya new information wa magada ya na wo kire mo say Bank of Ghana NSS account do mu ya say ya transfer sikabot ni bi e de ewure e de afiri mu emu 2 million Ghana cedis no na che say o sensi bentwi ni street card so wono no wono na akwakogu can you imagine say obi a ono ya director general e da national service ano no abai na fa no a ye tua ne ka no omo ye farms e wo kumawu Ghana ye mobo farms na wo mo ye e wo kumawu ho no mo no ye fa o sensi bentwi no ye director general as volunteer yeah, just one every month bia no na ye say tua ne ka assign ne bosumi ya katua no na ye say tua ne ka 516,000 Ghana cedis director general no a wo na wo hwe your friend say policies programs awodo a ekwaso national service one mu no wo na wo da no policy programs bia no ye wo he say omo da no omo ye enfuo e wo afran place o say kumawu ho no mo no director general o say sibe entry ono ye yi no na ye aban payroll wo da so as director general ye tua ne ka all this ka bum no na ya san so appointed as volunteer say efuo na wo mo ye no won hwe so as volunteer no ye tua ne ka every month bia 516,000 Ghana cedis for 16 months na ye tua o say sibe ka 8,206,000 Ghana cedis na ye di COVID levy abre o se tua na ye di bola levy abre o se tua na ye di yi levy abre o se tua because o man no ye si kasem asen na o man ni si kasem nsese o hunu se wanya agimifo mo na wo wia no obenya agimifo esu taxes e di agu wo mo so o se sibe hwe papa we those names aside sa those names kurano na wo mo boni nyina no aside those names kurano no a na wo sa si benu Gifty Oware nom na wo mo bo e wo national service wo o mo ni vendors o mo ni other directors so what native for elbow no na ono no na say etifia say anti bi ye CEO na say onue ye bibia na santi bi nkwankwa anti bi say aside me salary no busumi bia no say ma me 500,000 a me hwe Adisa baya duma munku a adisa baya duma munku a because kan wo munya ne kwa they know the laziest and the easiest way on be first somebody be do Ghana for enti kura no ekoso no hwe na no fourth estate assessor report we ya o say si be entry NSS former director kono a wo boy ya every month bia no onu ye volunteer age 516,000 Ghana cedis no hwe ghost names so mudi gusuo age no ebi ye 1000 ebi ye 100 years ebi ye 150 years enu sika be se 1.9 million Ghana cedis ne ye tua ne nyina ye tua kogu he ye divert sa o se asi back account mu Gifty Oware account mu na omo che omo create no omo lutu na omo share the MPP 80s on be ye ya no omo timu po nyina da ne se the more ye creative programs policies no na ye lutu na ye share God's names no mudi goose no ya edin obi kreso obi free Kenya obi free Rwanda obi free he wo mo check ya details e be ba ye no sika nko a any over age eguso no over age no NSS one over 50 years or your national service one 100 years or your national service 1.9 million Ghana cedis ashekwa. Hey, Ghana, no wonder so man say it. No wonder say President Ama Agyarko say Ghana ye crime scene. Because and then I go forward no, what say every sector, every angle, every part of the country. State institution there, they na omo ya ye krono nko a. Krono nko a, e na sika dem so omo bobo anu anu de akogu president so na omache. No oma biebiem no omache because we say scandal we ye course on 4th estate fo hu ye. President Mahama Mubaye, omo investigation. Person was so mutu aka no, wo mo so ye audit, forensic audit no, e drop ye mesike was so mutu an, e drop the bar form. So you want to tell me say and then na Akufo-Addo, education minister, your friend say finance minister no, audit service no. Na omo nim say NSS scandal e kwaso ho. Ghost names kwaso. Na omo nim ghost names omo de agu system no because omo nyina ye beneficiaries. Adana ADI no na wo se afa no muji statement wo investigate sa 8 million na me boss no 8 million no ni issue card on ko bo ne search woni fe mu hu ye no ehun kiremu na me de ama no director general national service ya na wo no on wo say si bentwa oda payroll so Ghana de na abeka Ghana de na abeka so hwe eti hwe sa 8 million no o sai si be ya ono no eye director general no omo ye farm no nso no ya omo ye okumawu no sika wasasi beje ye no se ye se ye kuya no ye wie farm no ye wie ye to mu ne manyina sika waje ye no enum half sika waje ye no enum half okumawu district a national service personnel for no omo wo mo pani wo ho ya wada wo ma no sika 8.2 million Ghana cedis na ye tuade ma wasasi be se onu nye volunteer na farms a wo mo ye e wo Ashanti region kwankwohwe no sa sika no ayede ma no so omo do aburo e do obanche e do obode e dua abayira se ye twa na se ye se ye tonwo a enya dia sa sika ne ye benya but e ye create ne ye lutu na ye share eti kwan be ne be fa so ye be build wo man no e kwan be ne be fa so a o man we ye be build no ye be do o man na enya ye so o man ye kase ye build a enya de be ye ye e kwan be na minu mienu be fa so a Ghana ne be ko nanim e kwan yo be fa so anu se Ghana ni mobrowa o be so taxes e de agu so. That's the only option. The only way out to an say o be so taxes e de agu so. So enu kwa ni ade obeye na senke ye ena NDC ba ye ena fast track high court yi wo matie ena nka ne ya sankrofo live enka Ghana Football Association bi kitime ka jen say ena Gifty Oware or ya suspect ye found you guilty enti tumi bi opeso pri bi obetimi apre senke ye ena wo say sibe ya sane lie ena wo gina court ena wo kwa na wo ba ena wo kwa na wo ba na bonkrofo hu e wachire ba we dey asiye nye because MPP for ebo NDC for ntrene wo Ghana ha no say de mo pesa mo de ye ne ye benye mu bi se mo ku opposition a ye benye mu bi e na NDC for so ba ye de ye greedy pastors for na bi wo mu benye bi on be bokoro no na anu yu am ba ni ayi ye si bi mu adwapade adan ye nkrofo bi mu tototo na mo ye start say ye frase say ye reveal a mo be dwane afri Ghana ha enti wo makon wo mo ho o mu suro mo ho because politician ya politician eye da ye obebo kro no eye da ye obebo kro no Director mama me last video when I'm in commenting. The last video mama me. And when I walk can say plea bargain me see a honey dear plea bargain no ya age air cano. Oh, Mr. Chu Ofonso so ahụ. Plea bargain no amokano. Say ye Jessica sikano we ja prosecute because we didn't can't tell me say we Jessica no we ja obi ono edu o manya. On didn't can't tell me say we Jessica no we ja obi o manya pade wafa. Obi a ono no Ghana from pempem ono ne bone ono ne kro no Waruna would the many pumping mewu and then I can't remember. Sir, I see what George Mensah and Dr. Kufudan Paris says sorry. Yes, see what George Mensah ko bugri na buffie coding conconsa. Na no muto video no leaky yano. Say enipa ewu and then I Kufadun. Even military regime could depend musa. Enipa ewu programs, policies, chrono, ya abino eboye 8 years. Enipa efa wo ewu ye, enipa efa wo sofa ye. Obi kura no bono na nkofo be ho consequences a enipa ewu enipa yade efie abo na se sika ba futuo mu na se ye wia na se ye wia na se ye wia ni akwaje bosia ni ye wia na se nkofo politanks mu ni ya hye sika gu andana na akufo ado ministers bi on mu politanks mu na no mu hye sika gu nkofo mu ko hu ye no ye hu nkofo na kira kwan biem Minister fie ene kokko hu se wo edan ba ko wayidi asi wono mu a wa hye sika wa tata sika so a hye sika tata so e wo dam enye sika na fa nkoye development no enyu na gu nkrofo dam no enye sika no ene no bitimi gina ho no mo ka kire me se Gifty Oware eye sika ni wo Ghana ha na sa kro no wanu mu nyina wo sa si benum mo kwotara NSS am boy no he o papa ni mu kro no bo enti ono ne ma ebe ya adefo ebe ya sikafo omu de sikam ohia wo a wo no ba na anam ho a no aka kira wo se o papa amobra because o papa nim kwan efa so epesika bokro no e wa aban mu na senka ye eno papa bokro no na emra ne no papa edie na ye do papa kwa akotumu a na nka o ka ne aka kira so o papa ye kromfo enti no wodam director mama me next video nanka ya kane saa de akyerew ba we o papa yesikani enti no ye chi no a wakoye plea bargaining okoye plea bargaining na ne akata ne ma so no watue sika wakohu ahemfo akese e wo Ghana ha asofo akese e wo Ghana ha chief imam mo e wo Ghana ha na omo elidi na omo eye mediator na omo pachaw e de ma wo omo ma wo mu nchie sika no mo de munya omo mu nchie sika no ye ji sika no eni Ghana de politics de wo so obi aye bi I was so be politics because utimi hwia wo party ko opposition a enye hu iyoko wo be say 2 days upia kosi ohini bi so kosi osofo kase bi so kosi chief imam so onko hu president onko hu AG onko hu krofo wo say I plea bargain wo betua National Signal Bureau Director General see yakwa akoto device bi e dia baba be yadwuma $47 million na sika na transfer no ono no e be separate account na wa transfer sika ni nyina dia akwa akogu ono na account mu na ono e dey run ni business or the dealing in business transactions e dey talk to properties wo kwa na estate a Adampobu 27 ye ka adan ya wo se adan na egu ho na ya che no na ne lawyer adubu ahe case start here me te se ne lawyer attaching eka say I will call for plea bargaining wa giatum set sika no wawia wa invest wa nya mfaso obetua director mama eji na me fa no wia me come next we say plea bargaining na no ho youth obaba ko mamu amienu ka ho ya jeli omu 19 years ya jeli omu 19 years ya say iPhone 7 or iPhone 6 e cost 700 Ghana cedis judge ni hwe wo mo ano ya so mo ye and robbers oba no ne call ye me hye read this story no e ba ye no somewhere in May and as judgment we buy conviction we say e buy san crofo we na da so hwe ohu wo mo oba na wo ka ho no ene ye so wo call nipa no so oh fa wo iPhone dada ima me na me fa nya selfie so ohu eti oje yode yourself na eno share that fair two guys no mo buy eno mo to share ni pa kwaso no mo je ni phone iPhone dada iPhone a woton a 700 Ghana cedis nipa we miensa judge tena so wa jeli wo mo 19 years 700 cedis o yes ya jeli wo mo 19 years so mo nko dem but do no fa 500 and something million Ghana cedis do no every $1 million no ya simply bargain omra no ne aba ne ntena se obetia but iPhone sabwe mo oh I don't know my sister cause mu Ghana ha ya do obia begina court ya jelu 5 years ya jelu 10 years okay kakra bia bebo bia umiemo we bi kwa first offender na ka bia communal labor and I remand no na ya punish no ya jeli almost 19 years say nipa we iPhone 700 Ghana cedis but no bo akro no akase na ya jani so mfa no nkokodi because I am politician me a politician yen nyina the same wumbu mu ne afiri baaye kasa krona ne yen nyina ye ka meeting krona ne yen nyina ye time ye wo position o mama ye contract time ye wo position ye no mo na hwibom ye no mo na ye meetings akese business transactions akese ye no mo na ye first class mu ye no mo na tekoba enti as usual no asa ne ye kɔ no bado mamu awe mu mamu ane abawa we 700 Ghana cedis ya hwenyankopanum ajeli omu 19 years so the vulnerability in the society will continue to be the vulnerable ba akasefo na omu bokro no akase ne die ye beja wo mu amamafo mu ho adi ye talk so expose mu sa o wahu me ye boy obi ade o se ne office ne da ho obi a wo pepli bargain negotiation bia no bra no office obi a wajira tu bia say you under investigation scandals criminal activities bia no wo mu bia na wo pepli bargaining negotiation bia attorney general say why you ready come to his office enti enu say Gifty Oware momo ko obi e kwabi enye na po na beka che so sori akwa wieko kan na wan anim say na pokwa wieko na pokwa wieko e ho asem akwa akosisei and one same kokosi say but we are talking about ministry sector energy sector a kapuduo and the energy sector just a year AG auditor general's report e buy no e ka wo man e boy 18 billion e mu 15 billion energy sector e dey na course one ma just a year 15 billion na Ghana aye sum kabisi ne da sumu ne e ba ya Ghana for the yajimi for ya moa ne e the tax fofra ba e no kwana kokobu fi wa 1 liter bia utua 1 Ghana cedis obi kuro no nti no tembia na Ghana ni aye mobo obi kuro no nti tembia na Ghana ni aye mobo na abanya ba na attorney general aka kire Ghana for say ne office no eda ho wo betimi ewuram abane negotiate fa bibi bra ne ehu se wani abre wo negotiate fa sika bi bra fa dwapade bi bra na obi enipa miensa for 700 Ghana cedis ne ya jeli wa mu 19 years enti the American say pre bargaining dia obi ko obi afom wakotwa obi Boadu wakwakoton ye de ne kogina court a judge no let the person go back to market no nkokoto Boadu ani bi mfamra eno so ye pre bargaining ni bia so obi ko wia obi aponche obi dwan ya na so kokoton na se echi no prosecutor no judge no ka kire ni pakoro say aponche no mu negotiate onko dwa so no koto aponche ni bi mfamra
Befilu nana mako
no famra kachire no se onko dwa so onko to aponchi ni bi onko to wodwan ni bi na won famra mama corruption kro no bo wa Ghana ha ayefo aya akono because enipa ni nim se obo kro no a sika gudem sika gufie do obesesa ne se mekoye plea bargaining eji se wa bia no office ato yati Ghana ha ora start ye hwe state land airport achiri wo first na me drive e fa ho no mo kwaduma asase bi medwa ma ha makwan so ensase e de ho no mo ayi o man dia ya ni ba ye ho so vice president kohwe mansion kohwe MPP for mpanimfo o mafum asase ni nyina enemu ye plea bargaining ye twa asase ni bo no e de ama no na sa na e de nwuro o man sa na e de develop o man na at the end of the day obi ye pensioner ono di ni sika akwa invest no na ya kache ni pakwa se megina mi ni bi ebi ni ho Oma wie sika no abomu kro no na wie ama Ghana ni ebre Ghana ni sofa enti NDC ni abba kro no a onum se da achi bia se NDC ko opposition a obenya plea bargaining osasi be ya ono ya director general busumi bia yetua ne ka eje ada allowances eje per diem ekoye volunteer ewo afuom na akwakoye volunteer no every month bia ojo over 500,000 Ghana cedis 16 months we do over 8.2 million Ghana cedis attorney general say we be no office at all osasi be kakra ka bia fa be ena nyese wo kwa no so kotua ni nyina o se osika na wa fa metua do obenya no otua ne kakra ne ya spread ne ya de ama no Omai way ana ya nwune wo Ghana ha. Omai way ne ya bu wo Ghana ha na me ka kire NDC abai se hwan ne ka kire wo mo se krono na wo mo boy no a in 8 years ema wo man ne sofa no omo me show office me negotiations enye plea bargaining. President Mahama enra wo gina ofanko pokwase amasama kwan no sa kwan we Ghana kwan contractor ne be ya free ha obedu kumase no be bi o start ye na asen. Enye no ya Ghana fo hia o Ghana kwanya ase no dodo ase na wo ba be ye Ghana school so ya basa dodo ase na abetimi aye de Ghana for hwehwe ne se ye nya crop of leadership nkrofobia na omo ya akromfo prosecute wa mu jail wa mu ni nya sanity wo system nim reset na ya hwehwe no yenya sanity e wo system nim eno na Ghana ni ehwehwe Ghana ni anka nkyere Dr. Dominica yini se yakoto Obama president Bahama na oba no appointu se egia shawo office na bia wo proto se abanda damu fue wa wo ba okro no bia no wa je atumi so obakro na bra ne ni nkita ho wo betia tia like seriously ada na grada ye jeli no so obapo ada ne agrada antena sanka nkyere agrada so obapo sika no wo betia ne jeli agrada adentia mokwa satawale fie ka na esi osema kwa akofa adentia na mu chesi no sema kwa akofa ka no etiana na mu chesi no but politician there onfa no ngonkodi agrada de onkodem Gifty Oware ono eti office every pen ebo kro no o meye plea bargaining bebire wo ho me ba anopai zubla adwumayefo omugu abonten ahomachin 5 epra nano state barrier ye wa blaster square zubla for why ye bubo machi but hu wo mo emere wa 4 pan nkokora 4 pan do mo ye sa adwuma no omunya youth hwe arewo sem eni se mami fo we mu gira wono mo ka kire me se mun ka bi ma ye 1 year 6 months ni ye ntu ayeka all of 2024 zubla adwuma for ye ntua obi akapeni enti asema na bibisa me ho ne say if that be the case budget allocate here to local government minister bola tax ya 12 we de ya ye see edi to enwura enti just pon wa anye ne chefa na because afimuni ya 12 months obi onu pra ball o obi onu tu ball o efin eka sebe toilet ya wo mo etu no wa ye adwuma afimuni nyina ya ntua ne ka na rewo sama wo kan say afini bidu a wonim se ye de ka 8 months a ne ama 3 months de aka hiegu ade mu gromo ai wo ka kire ni pekose nya mintua ne ka fe na no wo honhono no wo ye kese won wo say aka say God punish you and sikeba God punish you and sikeba so they don't care and fe ni pa ho at the end of the day ba ko ye plea bargaining etian fa no ho the risks involved infection ya ewa ball adwuma yem obi asori ahomache etu ball wutua ne ka just 250 Ghana cedis 250 cedis edi afi ni abusumi nsia wotwe untua ni pakoro ka ena me se na ade ne entua mo ka mo ye wo se na wugya ya usika ahim ho ani efra we bia betime nya 6 months because o ma fa Ghana for fan fu enwom di ni pedi ago zoom la yo entua na wakaseka 2024 by election no onyasika share the my politicians or you protecting the contract or you protecting the interest they say Ghana ha na e you be interest and you be interest sikana waso di tia 7 kwasiafo na wafa wo mo adwuma na wo te bola sa bola na wo tie mu no ene na wo nya sika no sa nkrofo na wafa wo mo no a wodo mo etu bola no o mo kakra wa waso tia no wontua obuwa sika ni nyina no MPP mudieni NDC mudieni the contract just to secure his contract enu ne hia no abayi ba ye ya back and forth 250 sha yentwem obu omu kwase a osisi wo mu ye ekọ ebe otam sika se ya beb ministry parliament committee so mo wo chairman crofo but enkrofo na wo mo ye adwuma na wo de anya sika boa no he doesn't care about them zoom lion emfa wo mo ho no obi abeka kire wo se eye 2 hours pe en wo mo kom zoom lion adwuma 2 hours no e chain obi a to office from anopa 7 to anumere 7 adwuma bola niam a wo mu hu a niam a mo do mo sa tie no e see obi a oti air condition wo kwa adwuma 7 am to 7 pm just 2-3 hours. How do you want these people to survive? A better no mine no e do baby at rentam because abro ne doso e tiri mo de ne doso 250 Ghana cedis 1 year one to any kada adin boni ne tiri mo din say director ma zoom lion for video no Independence Square ha edu bola ya na mo frɛ wo mo edu fia na mo frɛ wo mo ne etu ma we mu do obi etu bola wo do obi yesa bi adwuma furu nkwase adwuma bola tuo kwabro chire kwohwe yesi bola adwuma kro wunya na waye because abana hu say wo betimi anya yade wo mu at any time enti ye hwe wo mu insurance ne ade ye cover wo zoom la adwuma di be na wo insure na wo pay ni kra 250 ni kra ye ntia na ya sa insurance cover na ya tiwana bola no ensuo togu soa na cholera break ba na ya twesi kase ya de kwa fight cholera because ye nimu nyansa ye ndwin se nipa wo Ghana ha ye dwin ye yankwasa ye interest ye individual interest wo Ghana ha na ekoso okay che ahun we 8 heroes na yi asini omu na gu ho no ahun adwuma ye do omo ye but omu gu ho nyina ya omu se sab na munyai e wo mo politicians am omu se so omu bola omu be sori akọ we zoom lion for kwa me mo akọ national service for some na me sesa just omu fa enipa wo Ghana ha te say bi nipa ye moa ne ye di ye so wo Ghana ha 1 year 6 months ye nti omu ka other video omu director me so omu aka the next video omu ka mo ma me the next video no ya omu ka say ye de omu ka me pese Ghana fo ankasa eti zoom lion fo na ankasa numu kasa obi aba sika me say omu enti dem bi sana say 1 year 6 months but ada na mu so amoye enti aduma mo ja atwa na se ntem enti sana de mo ka be say 1 year na ebom ba na me se bi ebe bom aba ese on try ka ansana office na wan try ka ansana mama ba iti e carry wo ho yan tua ye se be ma e be ya koso duma no 1 year 6 months 7 months 6 months 1 year 1.5 enti baby amotene mo nante na mo ba adwuma na ya faka ya 2.5 ula le fe 3 million a month enti o sika na 250 na awa fa 250 enti ka chomo nyina mo pay mai just pon a man penny for we mu a man penny for we mu na ye ka 250 no asesa microphones dey go na we justify 250 ya utia 250 no 2024 when tia 2024 when tia bia ma wa mu da ye rafi we mu abani say o review o ya dey abani ntua bi da why adey still no more da so kwa adwumo because when we say so we jai na so kwa no kwa tena via ye mfra no etu obeto akoso ayesa ba woni hwe wenu a 250 no eba ye ntua ni nyina o ni asatete taxes but per day for state manasa zuri mu de bebe tu dwa no zoom lion asen when any sika be delay bia no waji interest and zoom the interest zoom lion adwuma e pre-finance o pre-finance na sika ne ba na ba ya tua de amount but adenti na adwuma ye de ama wa contract che say pre-finance na wo pre-finance no na whole year January to December when tua wa adwuma ye fo ne ka but kana me say oboa no say ya bam politicians wo hwe de agu wo mo so hwe ball e ye ma yi tuoi e ye go do the mazum lion or the fertilizer what the ye gas what the ye de be eniema wo nya di free ball na nkofo ni tu but won tua wo mo ka on tua mo cha enema starting the free ha na se me ye mazum lion fo akwa akosi sa month we say ye wie se mo tua wo mo ka ni mo okrom ha nano no obi ni nam ho e na contract no abani ntwamu o e na abani mo ntiase abani ntwamu se de me abetwa zoom live me se kwadwa de zoom live adu obe ye bia na se oba abeja na so oba abeye de but the fact of the matter uti franco force so mu mo kwase asa da uti o manu mu asem a afi no bi ho no mu a ye tu o mo ka 3 months 4 months de aka nyina ahiegu basika no aban atua ye tua taxes e cover sa aduma we yi a ema no eye no e man ni me ma na dwuma na wo men ye tua ho to e cover enti de mi bisa me say sa taxes na ye tua na cover sa dwuma na wo mo ye no sika na ye de koi politicians first march nkoa first march e na wo mo bo Ghana MPP ni NDC politicians first march we say no na me number bi no obi ka say age first march nkoa na wo bo ai ya say first match nkoa no mahyehyegu okoka na obi tini ba bia pese o kire say do no pese no che do no eka no enu no obi ani so masa uti wo platform so wo ye adwuma de ma NDC no ye yenso ye ti ye platform so ye sacrifice ye de ye nkwa ya hoode ye bibia to ho e ye adwuma se kro no aban ewudi aban ye pia de akọ hwe ye me de story so ni agi enne me de ma because already adwuma nyina ye se ye de ahya wonsa kotoka e first terminal 3 President Mahama agi loan ene de ye terminal 3 President Mahama ko gi loan Turkish loan wo de be ye terminal 3 but oba ye na wo mu wie na okoye no na akufo do take over no terminal 3 no duty free na ya santi be di atuo no yiri Nigeria ni no ena na run it duty free when just share from all my no but what in wasem e dey na what in wasem anti back in the ballad no no so e shops wo ho omutu ade de ma wo man no what in wasem President Mahama eye terminal 3 ni si ho no na wo kono wa nya will say ye mi project enti me de mama malodi me de mama ma eye me dwapade e yo man dia but na akufo ade na busuafo ebe fa terminal 3 enrane ne say wo mu property o me dwapade asante be du eto yiri Nigeria ni duty free na ye ne dia anti bakiba wo ka wo bi sika o mu hwe wo ho no no de me tro de ama NDC fo ne say adwuma o mu kogu ho no na wo mu ye no e ho kontabuo we say no mu tu aye de ma wo man no aburo enti na MPP ayesa na aburo enti na MP aburo ne kro no aburo na wo kan say ya na akufo ade ko opposition no ote aburo chire or relax on fa on team case on fo obi aho zoom layo chiankrofo ne ka where dey your frase o say ne your frase 1 year 6 months they say ya September mu the whole of this year last year nyina wunchon pay them because who begi sika no agi hu interest chia wo mo ka because zoom lion agreement no a pre-financial project udi kai finance later na bani the sika na ma 2024 year allocating budget to ministry sanitation ministry ya na zoom la wo die wom sika na ama sika na baye pre-finance no ada na wuntua wo muka na se woda so do mo yesa kwase adwuma wo Ghana ha because we say omu ni choice Yankopon hu Ghana mo why
week so be bring NSS e wo ha no say yenya nurses for mama apologize to the minister in charge of health for their misconduct and in trouble tried to Ghana for you na e be hwe na yetimi edi hu nkomo kakra na ye wie susu akwatia interest kakra wa akwatia there are boiling issues ewo akwatia by elections even though ya to awie ma NDC ni no has been sworn in has been declared as a winner yet to be sworn in by the Speaker of Parliament ewo mrashibedwam ye be hwe na ye di akwatia hu nkomo kakra menu akabori akodi be enam yensa ewo akwatia bra wanda enti ye be di hu nkomo na fe ya hwe Chief Justice papa His Excellency John Dramani Mahama finally on the pen as the paper so nefri akonwa so say oye Chief Justice because of the misconduct. A lot of people, including the immediate past Chief Justice, that is Sophia Ekufu Edna Nwatu, say the weight of the matter no enya asembia na ke say yetimi ejina so ka say suspending no. But there are other people who also have other counter, observations and views about near Emma Sophia Ekufu kan no. So she is speaking from the feminine point of view. Inti no know who answer no. But the media at agenda did this ankomo way na until so far agent bra na Mahmoud Kabori atnase. We are finally near the Lands Ministry. Mahmoud excavators dodo na etutu report on mo. And then ras be she be 10 bi wo kwan so na bi say mo ko he. Registration process na kwa kwesi say. E be di hu nkobo e wo ha no mo say. Me na kwa ba bi.
Ebru.
Well, you're starting free the Ministry of Health. Press release now the rage for the buyer no omo be patch o say omo be twa ntro de kire Ghana for omo anye ne ye nti omo sere Ghana for no omo fa nche na asundwemra but that notwithstanding what to say comment from omo PRO ne na se for say bunu bi ono so better radio so kan say yeah so ye ba yes and for ye ba hospital ba beto omo ho those days I mean let's see how the whole thing was unfolded and how do we deal with issues like this in the civil.
But that's a baby by more about Juma so Mudi na emphasize that Mudruma for all over the group on Magic Brenya Dajani Dijumadi no pay. You could move for enemy DKS message in a bar never. Yeah. Crash champion, Madam Massey, my baby Pimu near the Yachamu fee, Minia. Gaddafi Fidi Masanta Jim Fidi Mechano Council.
Oh, okay.
JB, I think say as on minor ADC no Mijidi say yes we be film.
Yeah.
Lessons has been learned. And no was a guiding principles. Since never again should it happen. Say asem see na ye pass no pomasibre na nkofo person on Monday or more professionalism. Atoto and so any just because I feel say will be anchor be amano and I will be ninafa. I feel say I was here santra as on mine. So we feel say will be a year bonietia nontino. I was say we as many penina and any panayaka. You do not live to inherit the enemies of other people. And it is a yamrakura mahokwansis will be sebe ofum kumukuranoa. And Marano kaze yabuano kumfo. I was say until them ranu be determine sampa onu kunipano. Although that's all right. Say you see in rough based on the same beer and then Tanzania the bobo untino. Na health minister krako na nkase what no cry. I mean some of those issues. And the sans no ana ebi mo kanji nurse for mo PRO kind na me say it was unwarranted and then who he say I was okay cancer. Even to go ahead to say ask a very notorious question say where you queer because health person be anywhere by the minister and for me na someone name more and it goes a long way to even insult a certain group of our population because odi obi ekuyani onye nipa obi ekuyani a onkaga na ho ana enti media me feel say lessons na suade no ye sua from
but beyond the lessons
betumi a ye emphasize the suade no emfa nkrofo bi nyense na we serve deterrence punishment being because na serve as deterrence. The whole Ghana Nursing Association should not have such Urano as their peer. Because Nekasanye Sabe Sa Bajokuno di Omanimuso is a very noble profession. I won't do my no a year and any boho by Nasa Ura we Nekasama Modia. He can be a professional nurse, he can be doing his nursing work, but the role as a PRO Sabe enyeza obetienti mu akasa bebre na ma wasam yede enyeza obekasa oboso na ma wasam yede enya patapa akasa na ma wasam yede. I said there is so much bitterness in the heart of the young man. Odwene ho a wonti ase against who I don't know am one no because I will not allow this and someone who can nyina so nya no kre okotina on sister station na mamini ni nsa hwan say committee so kotina se kwase ababa we ni nsa hwan. Enti ya hweya bedroom rebino the people that are supposed to say omo at all time ye de no kredi ebe ye adwuma at all time ye de pepperpere ebe ye adwuma at all time was ye sechire efufu e kan se fufu no wa hweya bedroom pepper so we will lose all of them because of nkophobia e lead omo. I believe enye na committee by ni a chopa baya nka a good number of your nursing professions for feel say as someone branch and kind no correct someone kolebu PRO be kind rich PRO be kind no correct nanso sebe dodo no aye hurudu ahura da sembos de muka emwa wo man chichire and mfum so no de beba se obi betimi atra na hye esese be aboana no wo de pimos wo de interest mfum so no de the challenges will always come. But among the professions, we're not a leader. A leader should know how to deal with a challenge. In JB, a young candidate, a year, say one who you say one more from Quine, a chop paba. Characteristics of Ura Mahama binding a pamphone. A year and conform most serve with humility. In all of this, what is it? Ura kind of a can be in a way of a rebut and answer with you, Manuana. He kept doing his work and making sure say the right quarters is a committee ba so nku a wote no omo me hunu asem no na puma sibre and I'm happy say at the end of the day no kure no aba bedadi from akesi abo amasebe akoko ne to adawa ma obi ehunu say de ensemu ana ede ewu mu asua de ewu mu Ghana Association of Nursing for no omo kwatena now if this is enough justification say you be total overhaul of leaders, especially on PR department. They should do that because we a big a very big disgrace to their association.
Beyond the cautioning and asephonia, and I say negligence of a lot of negligence of duty. I mean, nurses for when you go to hospital. We've seen and heard several. Sometimes so unbearable. With phone lines now, a lot of people will share bitter experiences with the nursing and with the hospital as a whole. I mean, those ones. Because
I think it's soon by a fat gun of Juma phone now and then there's a phone call. But because almost service is very delicate.
Yeah.
It's about Kwaho Bambontina, Yadrin in alcohol. Uber could teach any also the no phone, fidgeting for Mimi and phone. Nurse in here also no administer medication, no Mimi and phone. Now, time warring no Tianti Yarafo, no Tianti Moon Mesra Yarafo, and all of that. There are a lot of private companies in this country.
Yeah.
And you will break time. I would do me a phone.
Oh, yes.
And I've had the privilege of working in a large scale mining company for a number of years now. Who to me cram for a phone?
Yeah.
For that 8 hours in hours of he's paying you to work for him. And to doing go me a phone. Now then I'm crying me and force of massa. good working habits we ye juma na aban no a eno ye the larger picture and they ain't me enforce those things. I believe we are challenged with monitoring and supervision.
In our
we
country.
must intensify our monitoring and supervision to make sure say adwuma e dey kwabra ni nse no mbre yesi won yem free don hwiri we kosi don hwiri we e adwuma no no ye and on the good to pray but at the end of the day yes some something no and e be gina so e dey e be tuya oka. I think also say nkofo omo suggest say yen propose the hourly based payment structure and also say the adwuma. Then you bet that you now me phone don't hear me and say no you don't hear back. We should pay you don't hear back when I wear you man because we cannot pay you for say me phone then I'm TikTok then I'm why. It is not bad to go to those social media platforms, but it is bad. It is bad to use your working hours to do those things. In fact, JB, I must be honest, the will fall victim to it.
Yeah, sure.
But the
records. The other lady not to no mono, ejina phone so. Not only said we ejina phone so for a very long time. Until guy na me kokoto no taking the verse in the area. Emma miss me taking verse in the area. Emma the pakro di me taking the verse na get under so ejina phone so.
Imagine. Why would you do that?
Without doing anything.
Why would you do that?
Phone so or yeah me masem.
It's so bad. Recently, it's like on Hoba. I would sometimes I was here young kudrun. I was even young kudrun was pity crowding. But Sabi Obi argument. Nye as between any baba couldn't say argument.
Yeah.
Obi Yaya Medena Banwa. Ye Tilamono. Well, we me cry me first way baby for. Now down for nobody say why? I don't know taking the vitals. I was say omon can re.
Can you imagine?
OPD no me better watch it. It's so painful. What does it? It's so painful. Me so nipa me ti onye ma dwi nyina won so me my top blog wa 2 handkerchief mu a me do ne why shit. Nti ma dwi me concentration to won also drama oh fanambra ni taking about there. Was one monka sai. Ma ba na fe na mejo number no. Eti yensisan suban ubafro commercial bus pa na kwabra na ye ko concentration ye dodo sen ye hin na ode hwe kwan so ye hin na ode hwe driving mirror mu ye hin na ode ye phone call no nyina me say si ejabade a you betima move from the hospital, you betima move from the classroom, you betima move from the bus conductor. Idea course war in human mu I believe I was here then share part.
But I think it should start from somewhere.
Yes.
Because the ideas are elsewhere in other parts of the country. What your best practices are is beside the home. You kind of where you fear need to kwama on here. We adhere to their rules and regulations. You would dare not be doing some of these things. But over a hand will say normal. Why should it be so?
But so be no management. You will secure the my allowance, but you need to get the CCTV cameras. Say I talk camera to be our tea you man no say camera captures all your phone call
yeah.
People will do the right thing.
Yeah, sure.
So management of these institutions no. I was say they should begin to prioritize the things that are most important. Bet me institution or more down no be too important. And when he has our Christmas hampers, when you don't have the basic things that will put people in check to do the right thing. Ntini enka afi bronya no yemfa Christmas hamper ni na nto nchen na camera mi no kura di bit matter reception wha making sure that people at the reception, people at the OPD, people at the workspaces, they are doing the right thing. Technology can help us.
Yes,
get people, force people to do the right thing. And yes, idea you be kwasa be dim komo 20 years ahead of us. Na so yinya anopo masivre.
Very well. Ma me fa onko ma me issue no so. CJ, former CJ.
Mama me is abatu kono. Na no na me kan obabi say da obey in the press conference you know. Then I realized she was a perfect female example of Chemawun to me.
Oh,
because asemba ye wasemo a
no mic number.
Da obey is our press conference. Na me who say open a female version of Chemawun to me. Na ya mema me saba tukono.
Jesus Christ.
Because unim obi a wa practice mrabe ye mfie aduasa na ekire. Sa semba na de mra na eka. You don't run to the people. And also you so mra no. Enti na me bisa mo say nsemo obegina kan press conference na se nyina no emu de wo he. And now, Osusu say Ura Mahama Banyi, this government, Aya and Famra Kwemu. Then we can go support you to test the law.
Yeah.
Emudie wo he na ewo abakwase ka the judicial saa omumra na omudie no ho abakwase judicial president emudie he na asipen ono de de no soronko na yakore ye de ka bia boa no na nso da bi Ghana fo mo nsore eyamunti na ono de ode brofo na be kan yenti mu adwan nkoso perfect female version of Chamawood to me na me de say abadwoku omukotena ase no nyandisi chairman NSS constituency secretary JB NSS organizer for the question eh one more anim mra omo de mra ye adwuma over the years. In fact krom ha oman ya yetimo ye camera nimfo a omo tiri wa bobe opa na kwetena na asem so
yeah
omo de omo nim akwakoto mampani anim mampani agina so say maame berema kura mpo be ye bi wa be ni na oba besia maame wa be ye wa fam de Ghana da wase ye ntwene bebre ma no nkoye ni ngwase nkoka wo ma bi nkoka wo ma de se adwuma no mpempenso ye duru no de pato ho na ofoforo metwa so nyini se bone bi awu enti me de me feel say o ma etuo nkotwere de atwere na ene kura women's bank ba na o mepe besia no bi no so mfa nkodi dwa na emwa no I know the lawyer for the bit my children say oh ni am tie die kwa pipi ase abrante man kollo ibi ne mo fa ko twabe enunti no mo fa se de gazia twabe enunti the lawyer for no ye hwemu a na say JB uti hai na ye se nka ya adwuma mfie nsia na bibi nti mfie nan kwanti mfie ye se ye hwɛ ne ma bi ni tansa bi amkeni ye ma on to adwuma no so bi mu a but I say who say convince and so on quiet the man. I was here and mana. Well, say depending and na make us a million lawyer ni. But the Mramuno Safatano no yes was a mampeni mama over her say common quadeno. The Mramu Safatano mind the man. The end the other day. Mamma me patch on me near king you walk patch or daily bread. The end the onion dear. The Safatana dear. Then Sanka. Now from Metro, but there are other commentaries also free the other side. I mean, former Chief Justice Ama Agyarko and then what to say the basis or the foundation of the issue of what just so the free office no need enough substance and me carry that weight. Say some man mutumi free as Chief Justice and see good judiciary no who fit kakra. And other people are also saying that, but I've also seen counter reaction from other people. Also say, I mean, she's talking from the family. Mr. Fayakufu, so Council of State members, no. Yeah. In the Council of State, for ya no mkushi ya mdika kachira sa semno mudru se di etieno. Yenkoni yenkope bazon kuwa ebekama amenasa. Yeah, sure. Na fe ne munye dru na then in the first place Council of State me yede ko koma committee. Ani yede edikan. Yetozo mi no. Mr. Fayakufu nyawo ukrum ha. Yeah, sure. Enti no ani nwe kuma Charlotte said the buy no na emuduro no tesen. Amra no de etisen nyamesem. Nyamesem na nim no wonim bonu kuma ho. Did wadwe ye say ye bonu kuma no mra no hunu no sa. The law is the law. And the law has taken its course. Yes, no. You feel no. I can say the law is a small law and a big law. I said the law is the law. The law now in Juma. She might be speaking from a feminist point of view. Yeah. But even if she tries to do that, I think that she has been a very biased leader, a very respected state woman. Sure. Me feel that the voice carries weight. But now no ya timi anya ni bi ankasadia and let all voice be silent. But so me can say now no de na say mra na de ye nti na ye papa nti na so de na ye mra nti no so ye papa. Interesting. And we should accept. In fact, that is our only guiding principle as a country. Yeah. The law. The Marano said, BB said, you have go through processes. That process, you know, I hand a bit to me. She has a right to say, but so interrogate to review need the account. I mean, I don't know, but I don't need a so a bedroom so you do. And yes, Sebi, or time will be time. And yeah, and Uncle Fun will be in a Ghana, and I believe, the law is the law. And it's the law. Chief speakers here for back on count.
Anyway, so the law is the law.
Is the law.
Interesting. Now, everyone was a Brian Randers, I am ready, everyone now. You may be a couple of floor, how do say? Now, you guys did magic. What was it?
Akwetia, typical of Akwetia is an elite constituency.
Yes.
So it's an elite constituency. It's a mining constituency.
Yes.
Now,
it's a farming constituency. Also.
It's a farming agrarian. The omo economy is quite heterogeneous, and even the type of people you have in Akwetia. And it's a whole Akwetia and Akwedin komo about abattoir. Your issues must be presented in a manner that inspire hope. Say, a bit me dim punto aba, a bit me dim koso aba, a bit me as a your current status quo. But okwana Akwet say, what the others will see a year. What does see a month for a year? That exercise of a by-election was not a program for preparing grounds for the funeral of Yemia in the school. Would you the home now? Maybe what you say?
Yeah, sure.
Me meti he me name the next minute. Maybe I am made me ko se meti ase se me frumu. Nti nipa wu a yes wo. Ofre busua bi mu, ofre fie bi mu, oye kunu, oye ja eya.
Yeah.
But beyond that, no amount of nisuo na betimi dey about back to life.
Absolutely.
No amount of complaint na betimi dey about. No amount of emotional politics na betimi asa dey about come. The only thing na we manoni a betimi aye ahye na nimonyam. Ese betimi man legacy lives on. What is the legacy of every MP? And ese betimi dey mpuntu asetena pa ne yede be kwakoma na manfo. So going into Akwetia, we were talking about development. We were talking about bettering the lives of the people. We were doing comparative analysis, just opposing 8 years of misrule against 8 months of better leadership. And Akwetia for Onosabe, it wasn't difficult for them to make that choice. A choice between development and retrogression. Say, about what to the bit me was say we chibe yin fie wotwe. Am wa bra bo atetia pansam. About what to no to year. A bit me as a sawa bra bo for the better. Unchiri makraba be kan ho asem. And if there is any time in the life of the people of Akwetia, and now for that matter, then Chambo Mansia, it's a for Mupa Montreal and Toho. The kind of development they will see, not because they have voted for the NDC, but because they've made a bold statement, say they want development.
I see.
What got to about now? Pay the MPP's calculation after the 2024 election. Normally they won with a little over 2,000.
Yeah.
In less than 8 months, you go back to that constituency and you want to be close at 2,000 plus. No one said we need with 2,000 plus, almost 3,000.
Yeah, but the candidates need different. The messages are different.
The party is same.
Yeah, the party is same. The message need different.
I'm speaking in terms of the two political parties.
In the two political parties, your candidate is different. Your code 2024, no, you are one that's also called by elections.
But it's the same.
NDC candidates, the NPP candidate is also different.
NPP candidate, no, alright, they own the success stories of the NPP. NDC candidate, no, alright, on the success stories of the NDC. So the vehicles are the same.
Yeah, but I mean,
so it doesn't matter.
Those personalities and
to a very large
approaches.
Maybe to a very large extent, those are invariables. We had a very serious issue. Now, a lot of our base didn't even like our candidates because they felt we should have maintained the 2024 candidates.
Okay,
but through internal party, who party and oil no is very active party. You are able to rally everyone within a short possible of time, and that is how people like Asanka Poyoyo no money Penifu Akanyinano were able to bring all of them on board. Now you can't say development, and eventually they chose development.
Yeah,
they chose development over mediocrity. They chose development over making, your friend saying, political capital from where there is none. They chose development over, say, a year prejudice for seeking political power. And I'm happy. In fact, now make elitism. Put Owura Solomon Asumadu.
Yeah.
And lawyer Bernard Boadu. There is a vast difference.
What's the difference?
In terms of Masa, you say Mrashe Bijofi.
I said the same place. You've seen a hairdresser wako Sam Mrashe Bijofi or Mako Shem Brada.
Mumdia.
I don't say.
But media. See, say Mratri bo feedia come the hairdresser. But Mrashe Bijofi party. Now we had a choice between a lawyer and a year. Yes, I mind now, but media. I'm here to go to the cadastral map to look at the coordinate to confirm some person. You see, or a minor now or a galamsey. Then we understand. But you see, elections are over.
Yeah.
And I think the people of Akotia has made a very important choice. You see, say MPP 4 it will be here. It is not about electing their flag bearer early. It is about getting better leadership for their party as early as possible. And that better leadership is not just about the flag bearer. It's about national executives.
Do you think they are more of
na ye tie kwatia ye danwura mu ye waboabo ye wo ye fresh takorase ye wo wenchini ade da ho ye no mo na te ho na muti TV so miracle muti TV so wo ayi
but some miracle national executive
he's not the spokesperson to
but he's not the national executive.
You know the role. You know the role.
You have the likes of Nanabi, Numone, Salam, Numone. They are the national executives.
Nanabi, who's organizing one health work, crowd health work.
No, but so. Reverend Yamin.
That your call Wenchi a year no.
Yeah.
The next morning went and did health work in Wenchi. Because I issue na see no.
Reverend Yamin.
Is I issue na see no you can hear ka ho. Sai issue na see no. Sanke e ban from afa so a be say yakoka asem ye suro ye nko hobi. The next morning we were there with the chairman general of the NDC.
Yeah.
And we went anopan ye health work san corner nanu ye house to house. And I'm not surprised when after 2020 election, Omuma a gap of about 2,000 plus, and then you saw the results.
Yeah,
and it's not just about Ubia, and all of that. It's also more about how active and how strategic you prosecute your campaign. And lastly, I was saying it's a mining community. Makacha said near my idea as far as mining is of concern. It sits well with largely the people in the mining areas. Until ukwakwati typical young people are almost lines some kweye omo mining into they don't even know where the mineralized areas until it's trial luck called blind mining.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, don't set them just to get one blade of gold. Waboka. Sani panoka so on reclamation way.
Yeah.
But this time you say, let's use our geological survey department. Let's identify mineralized areas. Let's block them out. Put these youths into cooperative. Now you have more licenses, you have more the technical support to mine responsibly. That is the surest way to go. So it's not about the vastness of assassin. It is about baby say that is how you are able to mine sustainably and mine properly and saying so sense as so the youth were happy. They were happy with some of Emmanuel Amakofibua and the Ministry of Lands and they look forward and we won't disappoint them. Because in the coming days, just next week, BBNZ class Ama, many opening contract for our responsible cooperative mining. Engineer Pedro, swear MP Bernard, lawyer Bernard, no constituency.
Okay.
Now all the mining areas, now your engineers are picking coordinates. You started first phase exploration works, but mineralized areas, you are blocking it out. You are Kwampa, a bit of Mama Kwetia. Any other mining areas, our focus is that Charlie, them fanti could be for no nonsense fanti be the Pumudia. The Asante, a chum, any bushia kakotinasica so I didn't know doing the Disca. But over the years, quite almost fast with Yisika no didn't want to problem. No. We will guide them to do it right so that we will create sustainable job through the mining sector for our young people across this country. That was a good news, sir.
All right.
It was not magic.
Well,
it was purely the work of strategists, the work of an active political party, and the work of a government that has the goodwill of the people. Mekachiro said, victory is a show of confidence of the Ghanaian in the governance of President John Dramani.
Very well. Mahmoud, quick one. I mean, Mrana Moshishe and the responsive corporate mining, and Mrana Moshishe and other mining related activities in Komwa Money di earlier. No, so far, so what? What is exactly happening? The ministry hall, because now you who says still and soon in Shadante galamsey the so for ya no more year. I mean, are you up to the task or what is going on?
JB, make us so far so good. Mean to me, we are totally out of the woods. Me kind of say, not just say, many Ghana for and in but me to me, I can't see me say we are getting to where we will be out of the wood because positive signs have begun to show on the wall. I just say, yeah, na mutu aye tu nyina no so abapa. Oko by bit to say ye enquire to komo aye di ene said na nkofu bi age kwaye na boso no ye ne wadi nkomo bebre aka kire say ene sa kwa bruto nyina has been repossessed back. The no say no kwa no we start a reverse reclamation agenda. It to me ACC sa kwa ni duenua ama kwa bruto na sa fa no tumapa afra ohwe bibi de say yensu a omo be say no through the blue water initiative. Who's the blue water na air bonta ye what the blue water gas aspect and here what the dechemicalization aspect of it.
Yeah,
blue water gas and we know can say your team training 980 yeah deploy or more. The target is that by end of year we should be able to deploy 2,000.
Have they been able to make any statements?
Yeah, of course. Hey, and they would do your districts, but be a diploma could be out to say they are doing a fantastic job. I was watching my sister station, TV3. They did a documentary on the Ancobra.
Yeah,
and they were showing that the presence of blue water and the Ancobra and the Niasa Ashasha the Etie. Penny do you didn't fear the Anayachiano. Jack, it will father Kroba continue Adriano. Since I didn't feel what we are saying on the it will take a considerable period of time for it to fully heal. It's about particle settlement. It's also about dechemicalizing in Nubonia. A good generation with me or how a brenipa. Nina Nema Buswa 2-1 Moka Krakra where I say in terms of enforcement. Now, me can say, MBB can just say galamsey I was in who, as I said, for about 8 years, they were able to make just 831 arrests. Out of the 831 arrests, they were able to prepare just 35 people for court.
I see.
Representing just about 4% of prosecution. In less than 8 months, we've made not less than 1,500 arrests as part of our enforcement strategies.
Okay.
All these arrests at various stages of prosecution. They are Ghana for be a whole and all of that.
But party for so.
Who is the party?
I can't bury members of the NDC.
When we arrest them, we don't check their party cards.
Yeah, but I mean they are affiliated to the political party. So you should know.
We don't look at, we don't request their party card. Say a party assignment, they I believe we will request their party card. But you don't need to even know who is a party near and when in your party because Okono your Okua. I was say I know you to me to one more. Your name said Pacho. Yes, say na Uncle Branitia. I need to kakra. Wait.
You said you're in a need.
And you now know that
Before and now.
I do my born in Yasan.
Now you are Brani. Where you show us Uncle Brani old picture now.
Pacho, yes, say before then now, the other two no.
No, that be me Pacho director.
Interestingly, I was in the Western region. I was in the Western region.
Because Ankobra nsuo yi ananu ye na edidikedikan and in less than a year ye ni ati say munya sure say ye old Ankobra picture na da ho now.
Say you old bi mu. So uko before you are assessing based on this government.
Yeah.
Until before no Akufo-Addo picture can never be like this. Aha, it is based on the Akufo-Addo Ijaya beto ye. Ede the names of
Akufo-Addo Ijaya then.
The Akufo-Addo di Tombra Ijaya. Ani tika krakre betima bobi agu ya de so. E be a picture nti yentimi enye but the American say healing has begun. Healing, lasting healing has begun.
But some go for so ati egumurem.
Me de nana mammoaye na yentimi entu ade na se. Kwanya mwetima boy back when I say yes some money to no be a winning.
So quick
when
one,
you give me a blanket statement I'm on growth for.
Okay,
so we have over 6 million. We have 6 million. Nana me ye wo about the NDC has about 6 million following.
Okay.
So
but Obon this Mahmoud who constituency chairman Abubakar Isaka original chairman Nana Kwesia then I'll be able to take action.
So the call for an investigation against Yamin and Abanga.
Yes.
Ministry no I take charge. How far will
it is not the ministry that investigation. No.
They
were referred to Yoko and the
so how far would that investigation?
They will be in a better place.
More than we
I speak for the Minister of Lands.
Yes, but
Attorney General, new opportunity, they will be in a better place to give us updates
interested parties.
But also, but we cannot force them to. So if they will take a considerable period of time and give us credible results, I think it's no better than say yebe wura nsem na ebu ntanchia na abia yebe chi obi etu na nye sanity na ebe ja obi na nye sanity. So let's give them time, all the time they need. Say they have more time on issues of former perceived government corrupt officials or muye ho adwumani mo samre no na omutuminye responsible cooperative mining.
Yeah.
Here ye kwabre one ninka a community of over 10,000 people. Who do you arrest? Enti ye bisa ye ho say ye kwa atwira na mrante ye dwane ye chiri bi ebi say ko ofie wi aba akra say hey akwara iboni a waye nti ene wo ba fi abebu na akwara no hu na ba no kura on beso ba be da fi ho ne kan na za na ti o na so ene ya twituo galamsey site so na kwabra ne dwane ko ho nie ne da ho nti a obi a pese owu okura o pese okọ
because adwuma bia ni ho so wo pam ne mane betina fie a
fantastic
yes
fantastic
mane betina fie no a galamsey ni mu na odi
ansa no na amade amano ana masa ansa no dia ene ne wo say you turn your adversities into advantage. You create sustainable jobs in the mining sector, but this time with environmental conservation at our hallmark. Say, kwa ben ye be faswa sikado afefo nyina yibi wo mukrobu a omunse omunso ense omukwa ne yenkwa de ekuye say so. It's through the responsible cooperative mining we will guide the young people, putting them in cooperative groups. Now ya more all the technical support and backing. No more thing here to sikanwa. Ebetu no kwampaso ensensu ensensase. We've begun a vigorous campaign, sensitization, education, and registration last week. Ewa toye mantemu, kopie mfimfim mantemu, eba part of Asante mantemu, eja ko by election kakra, iwie by election, ebe kwa puye mantemu. No, but Eastern region was next, but the whole of the region focus was at Akwetia. I don't know so we need everyone's buy-in. Nti open here there na was autonomous na yede. We ye if you puye mantemu, ebe ko sirimu to fidunya de. Just to get the right people, the right way to do it. Where the young concern bamekase yentimi anye ananye ye. This should be a lasting solution as far as irresponsible, reckless, and friends, the bad mining practices.
Quick one.
Of course, we know can say Minister Ewo Australia. A year African Down Under Conference.
So I say bro, say
I need some kese kwe we say. Really, all the international investor community was really at the bottom. Say, Ope Kruba, Kopa, Isika Wokono, and Munyam Womb, a Mudru, Namfasu, my Ghana. And they know can say, Omunina for Musica Made and be invested. mabunu nya adwuma ye na na my question is the basis to all the challenges. Okay. So mabunu nya adwuma ye ni etua na ka esensa kra nya adwuma ye na bonsam ma na adwuma. So mabunu nya adwuma ye well paying job. Nobody will engage in activities that will endanger our lives.
But you also made a strategy as a ministry, say excavators are hold on yes mining related activities in and you are going to register them, tie them against sa nipa chrono any machine or the corporation to say now you'll be able to trace exactly who the person the person behind that very particular activity. Now Moyes I know have you that be able to achieve any reasonable result? Because I know say most of the excavators still now
yeah, Phyllis say controlling excavator you are 50% controlling galamsey. Because in 2024 alone, JB, the value of excavator import became the second highest value imported commodity in Ghana, which stood at 6 billion Ghana cedis. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
You buy and you say, excavator be a backroom. First of all, you be tracking at the port. You say validation. JB, when I also excavator, I don't know what they buy. The only quality I imported that excavator. If you say you are a miner, you should be able to adduce original mining documents and licenses just okay mining. So also the two abua. Found character also the good two abua bachelor. Also a road contractor. Found character and in just less than 2 months, we had about 1,200 excavator impounded at the port.
Yes.
We know can say people have begun.
Excavators in the hole.
That's all.
Excavators
don't know that's all.
No.
A few of them have.
Mahmoud, let's excavators in the hole.
By way of update, let me give you updates.
Okay, give me an update. So let me also tell you what I know.
By way of education and engaging them, we've made them aware. Say Okofa document Ebiana and Yodia.
Yeah.
Media.
Yeah.
Meaning Krata in Babaji. Now the Krata Badia, we pin the tracking to you.
Yes.
It is a member all you imam and I made the quiet bonia. Okay. Machine will bush why yamma do document only
excavators and as at that time.
We had about 1,200.
Okay, so the 1,200 is it still there?
Like I said, for about 2 weeks now, I am on a tour.
The last time you checked,
the last time we had briefings, we still have about 1,000 of them.
It means the same.
People are clearing, but
okay, so
it was slow because you must go through all the process before we.
So the 200 now free to know. And to me register in their name for you to authenticate. Say these people are the legitimate owners of this excavator.
We are not taking the excavator. We are not impounding it for anything. We are just saying go through the process. So once you are able to go through the process,
the question is,
and so it means they have been able successfully gone through the process.
They've gone through the process.
Yes.
Which the owners.
At our strong room at the headquarters, we know where all those excavators are.
You know all
the
whereabouts of all those excavators.
Yes.
I see. Very interesting.
But excavator was said, yeah, fighting galamsey legal money. Who say you take the task force? Previous government's operation, Galastorm, ne Vanguard, no money, but the Aquarian Yaran say we are children, your chair excavators, your chair miners, near trouble, they are 2 materials. Martin 9 months, there are several serious allegations against 9 months, and then the minister, sector minister, say excavators crown. Ye season no baby a ye de be kwa koguo no ye twaboa to so task force na ministry no atie ye twaboa to so ya per report che say sika ye je e wo minus one munya asem ketua enti excavators no ye je edisi won mu a eni ayi ne ya ye twaboa to so na nipa na tua mine na tua na e come back to forest e come back to site
no exactly the picture ye sha see no na ye person use government structures. And to say, district assembly through dissect, say regional through resec. But the bedroom will be not will be also called galamsey operation. Almost everybody in this country are or concerned with the government.
Or sort of is it the security
party leadership were going on operation. Government and some government appointees were going on operation. There was no coordination. There was no coordination. There was no coordination. And out of some of those operations, and as high extortions near the near day, a man homeless.
But I say, deny most
now to find a lasting solution to the challenge, now we say go back to the drawing board. na ye review. A product of that review and the birth of NIMOS. NIMOS in the same. Say all the security apparatus are here the Omeku Galamsey. Police, army, narcotic control, national security, BNI, immigration, all of them.
All of the security.
Small and light weapon commission, all of them.
Okay.
For mumbra under one umbrella. No mummunisa and no. In fact, I have a letter, a press statement here from Concerned Small Scale Association of Ghana. Ura usu paper. Wa unya paper. I walk say. Obia about site here, then NIMOS. Don't entertain them. So far, NIMOS has proven to be the credible task force of government. Or not your bar, or let's say, so yes, we have those infractions where people deny Musidin, people they are binding, people the way. You remember at the point, President Krabbe, minister said, "Oh, you should NIMOS, no be obeying impersonating NIMOS, be here arrested Sandy Pako." Recently, 5 military men were arrested. Military men were arrested.
Okay.
Enti nipa impersonating yache. Me gidi se sa how na was system no entimin frimu fully.
Enti omo ka NIMOS no ho no a omo na sa machines no ye confiscate na se si ho no omo na fetch le kwaji sika e release ya na say
machine bia aba NIMOS 10 year. Problem ba ko esanya enie because they were going on unauthorized operation. They didn't even know which concession were legally acquired or not. Enti nkofo bi do omo tumi kosizi machines bi kosizi ba bia
recently.
Now omo ni pakro won krata or ye legitimate business. So those people have written to the minister. Minister have referred the matter to Attorney General. As far as they go through and say, "Wo on krata ni ma say one day a man of concession. One on a day hand coordinate ni bia yampa. He will trace and give your machine to you."
So Mahmoud,
because those people say come authorized operation, they would have been able to know by be on
top of this issue. Recently, I say IGP Kwashante region. They arrested a lot of excavators. Eriko Kosi police depot. Before say IGP be free honomo or be drew hanomo say before some be kwakwete by elections na excavators ni na any honomo.
Well, I'm not privy.
Most of them have gone back to sites.
I must find out about this. Because what I know is that mama indi komono bako na Ghana vo enti bako, and they said the official task force as far as illegal mining is concerned, the National Anti-Illegal Mining Operation Secretariat. Finito.
Yeah, friend NIMOS.
Finito. Se NIMOS ya boni dia ye ba e wo NIMOS din. Ni a friend NIMOS na tanza bi e wo ho dia dia bono. NIMOS kono o ye papa ya friend NIMOS abaso gbogbo ani dia bono. Badu ko di kwanchen dwadia. How bi ba. Ye ba boa de but ye nyesa how no
very well.
We have a lot in our basket already as a ministry.
Okay. We
have cautioned people, and in the coming days, we are going to release regional-based toll-free numbers into a license minor. No be bow concession, so no free NIMOS. All you need to do is to call the toll-free number.
I see.
Hey, obi abahao, I say what the JB only lead command no. Near her listen, the deployment to call dance. Sleeper grow JB. And I deployment by forward. It's a fake troop.
I was happy.
We'll get them arrested.
I was happy one of the national security, regional security coordinators, I country on Mocheno. Fine. Now you move that home because now he went on an errand like this. But finally on this issue, my may finally out. Now as the president I release were embargo on the assassin on Nasophono. Yeah, we have lost people.
I think say
Miniano.
I think say Miniano Tina. Yeah, embargo too so one. Me and me wabamuno say me papa office Kuranwa.
Yeah.
I have no business whatsoever with state lands.
Oh how?
On can a code of conduct nana.
And my kind but say I mean
me and me wabamuno.
That is on paper.
Paper.
That is on paper. You
so when the people do not begin to align their day-to-day life with what is written on the paper, it made in via premier that's what your class 1. And to me pass I say I may call him be what the enya bind the aquacoto. Because that is what I've chosen to do. Meti has a mepe galamsey aya ochina was me resign as a spokesperson to the minister. And I'm mining aya because pay our code upon that you cannot mine as a government appointee. Once we all wake up to this core reality, we will live by example, and the people will choose the right path. JB, go through the process. The
law is the law.
The nika woman say, "Udru na on krataya." Ebi alliance ka odi ebedi no sansa metu obi no odi any lives but you pay what you are supposed to pay to the state to make sure so minor benyam faso from every transaction. As I said, the law is the law.
Yeah, but
it's the law.
But on the other side of it, so where Okasamu started auditing from 2017 to 2024. No?
Yes, there have been calls. Say nipa bono for ope boni aye ono otumi kura ne si fifiri no ranso no say na afifiri dada na asa tutu ikuru my friend backdating into oto asase no 2017 so no backdate ko 2007.
Yes.
People have raised those concerns, but the why na adwen say opese otuba ye no onsura huna nti no will look at all those things. We use modern technologies. We use data available.
Like what?
We use data, also data available. Modern technology say at least we should be able to tell say now as I see where na GBC and Ghana water no DSA no. Now maybe business and you can say that someone now your pump position here toma. Na pump near idea. So all those things. When we use available data, 2009. Ifra bamu mampeni kufu hani over note na sazo ya ton na ye ton ye 2011 ba ma ba all those available documents will help omo person ye backdating and say mo ye faster abambe hurry up ni etimi ahwe ama nsase akodi kutoku boni mu no se wan ton no kwampa so a wo ton undervalue a ye beje ya san advertise na de owo sika also timi ton no abu a wo se ye ton no man nya so fa so. It's all about giving to the Ghanaian people what will benefit all of us and what the Ghanaian people deserve. Nyadi OCC Ghana for at the moment because it's politically connected or it's politically placed. And it's a thing of the past.
Very well. Now, question for me.
Oh, JB, I'm not swinging.
All right. Some few birthday, but I may acknowledge the fact, sir. Minia Mahmoud Kabori, the spokesperson to the Minister of Lands and Natural Resources.
He's currently in Australia.
Oh, okay.
And I make us a mining conference. And he just made a profound call, rallying the investor community because research is saying you from a good in yet to wear or
7%.
Yes,
really.
Teacher say, and
must move to be
TV kura mutiska oko so mutiska so da e ko bo dem here laraba to the end there betu now that we have betu no pass ma me fa kwanya na me mo owura penny kwanche for the gold board ano e wo appreciable increase and even introduction of bonus system be
yeah.
I must say the miners at the local level are very happy with that particular
yes,
I
told you say I was on a tour.
Yes, I know about that.
And in fact people openly mention his name to thank him.
Okay.
But
they did show in this level of concerns be
yeah. Problem back home show and say ebi mo turn below the price and ebi mo so turn above the price until we should have a mechanism I bet me and say etaku across board.
They are to cocoa.
Yes.
Okay.
Now across board. Because uncertainty is setting in and then am even smuggling near the ebomuno. I believe so. Rasa major feeling powerful. They are more than capable to deliver this tax. I mean, say omonisi share public work na boama obina fanu to offer. So on behalf of my boss Rama Kofi Boy better Ghana for the chitapa on the attire for the past 8 months. You better dance and try for the support, the direction and all of that. This is the first time who say genuinely journalists are concerned say how be a young man could be in free. And so people give us real-time information. Nana Makasa on Kasa because we name Kabore or Kasa Fivano or come directly to the issue, trying to tell you, say, look, we must find a solution for at least for once in our lifetime and get this thing solved. It is central for my Oliver Twiso ask for more.